Hey everybody, this is Flavio Romeo, and on this episode of the Towncast, we go to the quaint little township of Byram. Byram Township, located in New Jersey, has a population of a little over 8,000 people. It's small enough to not have its own post office, but it is big enough to be the home of Wild West City. And we had a chance to speak to Frank Benson, the owner of Wild West City. It's been in their family for three generations, and it's been around since the mid 50s. It is such a great place. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And they also offer a nice discount for anybody that goes mentioning the Towncast. All right, enjoy the episode, everybody.
In my hometown, there's a railroad running through it. Like to take you there and prove it. Can I take you there tonight? One-light town is all I know.
All right, everybody, here we are. I'm with Frank Benson, the owner and manager of one of the coolest places in Jersey, and I actually forgot about it, so I have to shout out Carl Burrows. Thank you so much for reminding me. I'm in Wild West City, and it's technically in Byram, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Byram, New Jersey. It's near Stanhope. It's not far, and it is such a blast to come back up here. Last time I was here was 30 years ago. I brought my son, was 4 years old, and his brother was a little bit older, so I'm pretty sure he remembers it. My 4-year-old, he does it. I show him. It
Not
was the
quite,
first time he had
remember.
cotton candy, and he didn't know how to eat it.
That's
He
funny.
said, "Dad, it's melting in my mouth. I can't chew it." And he ate
That's
it here,
cool.
at Wild West City.
That's cool.
So it's Wild West City. It's been around. When did Wild West City first open?
Wild West City opened its doors in the spring of 1957.
A little bit before your time.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit before me. But a gentleman by the name of Justice Nienaber was the guy who kind of started it. Had this foundation that started it. He flew a group of architects out to Dodge City, Kansas. And they took measurements and photos and whatnot.
Really?
And they modeled, this park is modeled off of Dodge City, Kansas in the 1880s.
Really?
So yeah, yep. Then they
Did they still have stuff like this at that time in the 50s?
Yeah, that's what I guess they came out there. They took measurements and photos and did what they could.
Right.
You know, and then they came back here,
And built it.
built what's behind us, and here we are. Yeah.
How cool is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when did your family get involved?
My grandfather bought it in 1962. He actually
Year
went
I
on-
was born.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
but yeah. So he went in it with a group of investors. So his plan at the time was, let's pick it up, make some money, and go. But then a few years later, he bought the other investors out, and then 3 generations later, it's me and my sister and my parents.
That's
We're running it.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
so cool.
Still-
So you grew up basically in the Wild West.
Yeah, this was my childhood.
How
summer
cool
here and
is
all that, yeah.
that?
Yep.
And
So,
if you see some of the buildings, I mean, they are off. When you walk in here, they ever film a movie up here?
Yeah, commercials, movies. Bon Jovi did an album cover of some sort of shoot back in the 80s. He
Really?
was here. Cool Mo D was here back in the 80s,
Wow.
90s. Recently, we did commercials for ESPN, CBS, different things like that.
Really?
And
Because
all
there's
that,
not
so,
a
yeah.
lot of places like this.
No, and being so close to New York City, it helps them because they don't have to fly out.
Out to
Out
Dodge
west.
City.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somewhere far
They have
away.
Dodge City right
yeah,
here in
yeah,
Byram.
exactly. So it's easier for these companies to come out and they're close by.
Yeah.
Because you're right. You're not going to get a backdrop like this.
No, it's
Anywhere else
phenomenal.
around here.
It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
You know,
And I see you have a barn. You've got all the how many horses do you have down there?
we got about 16 total.
16.
So
horses.
we got 5 big draft horses because we do carriage rides throughout the day.
Stagecoach.
Yeah, stagecoach. Yep,
Stagecoach
yep.
rides, nice.
Yep, stagecoach gets robbed. Train gets robbed too.
Of course.
Yeah. So
How would it be the Wild West?
if you don't get robbed,
If you don't
right?
get robbery, and then you go to jail.
Yep. We got a jail, so the marshal comes and locks bad guys up a couple times throughout the day.
Now, if kids misbehave,
Yep.
Can you throw them in jail?
Yeah, you might throw them in jail too.
parents,
You
listen,
know?
bring your kids up here. If they act up, they go right to jail.
You pick them up a couple days.
Yes, exactly. They go down and take care of the horses.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and clean up the horse.
So
farm.
I see you've got signs there. Is there like a petting zoo?
Yeah, so we call it a barnyard. We got sheep, actually hog, pony, goats,
Nice.
and we got some birds. Because it's fascinating. A lot of people have never seen animals like that. Or
Yeah.
seen horses. You know, to me,
Well,
kind of,
yeah, close up.
yeah, you know, to me, I mean, I grew up around them, so thinking about it, it's like, man, it's crazy. But
How old were you
a lot
when
of
you
people-
first saddled up?
my parents probably had a horse 3 or 4.
3 or 4
Yeah,
years
you know, with
old.
a cowboy hat on. Yeah.
So do you ride? Do you ride in any of the shows? You do?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, we do up to 22 different live action shows every day.
22.
22 different ones. Yep.
And what time do you open?
10:30.
10:30.
10:30. Monday through Friday we're open till 5, and then the weekends we close at 6.
Nice.
So yeah, yep. And then we run May through October.
That's
Season
very cool.
ends with Halloween.
It ends at Halloween.
Yeah.
Do you have Halloween shows?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Oh,
we
that's
have
great.
we have daytime shows, which is geared more towards the kids, not as spooky, and more kind of like the fun Halloween type deal in daytime.
Yeah, yeah.
And then nighttime we have a haunted train ride and haunted walkthrough, and the town's all lit up and all that.
That's
so you can walk
great.
through. So yeah.
Oh, some of
Yep.
the crews coming out.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
And look
Everyone's
at
gearing
this.
up for the day.
I got to show this. I'm just going to tilt this over this way, just so you can see. They're getting ready for the show today. So, here, take a look. The horse is getting ready. Yeah, this is the real deal.
That's Dixie and Jessie over there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Which is the blonde one?
Dixie.
Dixie.
Dixie and Jessie's the dark one.
Nice, beautiful horses.
Those horses weigh about 2,000 pounds each.
They are huge.
Yeah, those horses,
They are
yeah.
really big. And now, are the kids able to come up and pet them?
Kids can pet them
Yeah?
and all that. Yep, yep. We got pony rides for the kids, 95 pounds or lighter.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So the
How
little
would I
kids
have
go
it set
ride
up
pony
Look at that.
and whatnot. So
So all right. So you open at 10:30. Did you say 10:30?
Yep. Shows start at 11.
And people can hang out all day
Yeah.
if they want.
Yep,
They can
you
see
can-
all the different shows.
You come in at 10:30. You can watch all the shows throughout the day. For the older crowd, we have a saloon. Full
the Golden
saloon.
Nugget.
Yeah, exactly. Come
so
grab a
so
drink
people
and
can
hang
go
out.
in the Golden Nugget.
Yeah.
They can have lunch.
Yep. Grab a bite to
cocktails.
eat. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Cocktails, beer.
This is like
anything,
this
yeah.
is the real deal.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's always been that way.
Yep.
I mean, when I was little, obviously,
Yeah, yeah, can.
weren't sitting and
At
saddling up to the bar.
the saloon, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a lot of people, a lot of adults, a lot of couples come out, just come and grab a drink, hang out.
Yeah.
It's kind of we try to advertise a whole family and all ages type adventure experience. Because anyone can come enjoy it.
Yeah, why not?
You know?
I mean, it is timeless.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's timeless.
And it's cool too, because like we were talking about before, people came in the 60s, 70s, and they brought their kids in the 90s, and now they're bringing their grandkids. Sometimes great grandkids are coming.
Wow.
So it's cool that you can help people relive.
Yeah, the
through
childhood.
through
'Cause
generations.
I
yeah.
remember when I was
You know?
little, I must have been maybe 10 years old, like 8,
Yeah, yeah.
9, 10 years old, right in that time frame. It was early 70s. And we came up here, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
Then you'd be a cowboy for a day.
Yeah.
Cowgirl.
Yeah,
One,
yeah. And you can come dressed up,
Yep.
put your hat on.
Yep.
That's great. And
Exactly.
there's souvenirs, right? People
Yeah.
want it.
Yep. You can buy souvenirs, cap gun.
Nice.
You can buy the whole garb.
Really?
Dress on up. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the buildings, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more. All right, sound good?
Yeah. All right. Good.
All right, so we're going to check out the Golden Nugget Saloon. Yeah, look at that. You have shows up there too on the stage?
Yeah. We have live entertainment 4 times throughout the day.
Do I remember you guys had Can Girls?
Yeah, we still got them.
You do, right?
They perform on the Opera House stage.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. Now, this is not Disney World, so those moose, they're not going to talk to you. right?
No,
the
no.
The buffalo, yeah, they don't talk to you.
Not yet.
Boy, this is just perfect. Look at that. This is so great. I do remember as a kid, I don't remember when I took my son, but I do remember as a kid the Can Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, put an impression on it. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go check out some of the other ones.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to check out the blacksmith shop. So you have an actual blacksmith.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he comes in here and he'll make the shoes?
Yep. And shoes for the horses, hooks, pokers for the fire and whatnot. Actually, he takes a lot of the old horseshoes, and then they'll make
Different
door
things.
handles.
So can people buy like souvenirs and stuff?
It was shown in a general store.
Oh,
They'll
that's
make
cool.
them, and then you go to general store to souvenir shop.
Let's check out the general store. All right, so here it is, the general store. Let's go check it out. So this is, people can come in, buy their souvenirs here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
look at this. They can get their hats.
You get a badge. You come up with a badge.
Oh, you got to get a badge.
Yeah.
If you come in, you got to get a badge.
Or bandana if you're a bad guy.
Look at that. I remember those are the real cap guns, the real deal.
Holsters.
And check this out. Look at this. How many of you guys remember this? Remember these? It's so cool. I can't believe they still make these. This is awesome. Let's check out one of the museum buildings.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna go into the Wild West City News building, and this is where this is one of the coolest. When I took my son here, he got one of these. You get your own. You get a wanted poster printed. Look at that. And they've got some great artifacts in here too. I mean, they've got some old. Look at these old 1912 comic. They got some great old artifacts. We have New York Times from 1800s, Blizzard of 1888. Amazing. Newark Star Ledger, wow. Yeah, they've got a lot of, I mean, you could spend all day up here just looking around, right?
All the different artifacts.
All right, let's check out the old
Native American artifacts.
All right, so let's check it out. So you've got a lot of Native American artifacts in here. And these are things that you've collected over the years?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. And each one tells a little story. Look at this. Are these authentic?
Yeah. Yep.
That's amazing. How do you find it? I mean,
it's years of collecting.
Yeah.
You know.
And then people, since they know it, they probably contact you and say, "Hey, I have this. Are you interested?"
Yeah, a lot of that comes with people. Hey, I got this. Would you like to put up a display?
So listen, for you guys listening, if you have any artifacts like this that fit the whole Wild West City thing, contact Frank and say, "Hey, this is what we got. This. If you're interested, look at that. That's amazing."
Addresses.
This is a real deal right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, look at all the arrowheads. Boy, this is awesome. You know, you appreciate it. I didn't appreciate this when I was a kid. I appreciate this more when you're older. It's like, wow, yeah.
Well, it's amazing when you think about the way of life.
Yeah.
And how we live compared to what they.
Oh my gosh.
How they live, horse being your only way of transportation.
Yeah. Imagine if they came back today.
Yeah.
Just to look around. Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on here?
I think they'd want to leave.
Like, no way.
Very cool. You can check out Doc Holliday's office if you want to see how they used to take care of their patients back then. Just come in, step into Doc Holliday's office. Just in case you didn't make it, they've already got it all set up here. But that's a real surgical bed. A dentist Jackie. I can't imagine. I can't imagine what it was like back then. Getting your teeth pulled with nothing but a shot of whiskey. Yeah, very cool museums. So this is the Opera House. This is where the Can girls come out, right? And everybody, I remember lining the streets.
Yep, line the streets up in the middle of the street. They come on stage, do their show.
Nice, and they get the music blasting. Yep. They do their show. There's so many great things to do here and see. Whether you're a child, you're an adult. I mean, there's something for everybody. The museums are beautiful. Yeah. Dress shop. Are these?
Yep. So the dress shops is actual dresses, period garb.
Wow. Look at that. You know what? My father was a tailor and actually had one of those.
One of those.
Yeah, with the pedal.
Pedal, yeah.
Oh yeah, with these two little drawers. Oh, so it's almost exact. But look at that.
The way they worked, it's amazing
how things got done.
Yeah.
That's why they died so young.
Yeah. Beating themselves up.
Yeah. Boy, look at this. Look at this wedding gown. Beautiful. There's another one. Yeah, look at that. Boy, I remember those all too well. Fascinating. There's things to see in every one of these buildings, which is amazing.
Stand up or anything?
All right, no, not at all. No, you'll be doing plenty of standing today. We got two real cowboys here. Are you the marshal? Who's the
deputy?
Deputy? All right.
Yeah, I'm working at it, but I haven't made it yet, man.
Hey, you know what? It takes time. It's not an easy gig.
Yeah, no, I just don't have the votes.
So what's your name?
Grub steak.
And listen, so you're going to get people that are going to come in. If they saw this, they'll come up and say hi to you.
Yeah,
That's all right. So you're on the
Grub
podcast.
steak,
How you doing? What's your name?
All right. I'm Kenny Hill.
And what? I
I'm
see.
museum deputy marshal.
Oh, so you're the deputy marshal. All right. So you guys are tending to the jail, right?
We're trying to keep the streets nice and peaceful today.
And
It doesn't always work that way, though.
if parents, have kids that are a little out of hand, they can bring them right to jail.
We got them. Yeah.
All right. So let's take a look at the jail.
All the finest accommodation.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. Look at that. There it is. Listen, you guys act up. This is where you're going. You're going right in the prison. And you got the deputy marshal. Boy, these are. Complain about the conditions today.
Yeah, look at those.
Wow.
You do bad, you're in that for a day.
No kidding. Look at that. Man, you guys really did a good job keeping all this real. Amazing.
Yeah, and that was an actual jail cell back in the turn of the 20th century or 19th century.
This was. Yeah, it looks it.
It came out of Camden.
Really?
Yeah, and it's Camden and it's Scotch Plains or something, and then somehow we got it.
And you guys had them installed. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
You can't get any more legit than that.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so here's some of the marshals to look out for. And you can always come in and get your picture taken right here, right behind the bars. That's where I have my picture of my son.
Oh, yeah.
right behind the
That's cool,
jail
yeah.
cell. Yeah,
He's
him
locked up.
and his brother. This is awesome. All right, so we're heading in the bank. So all of these buildings, I mean, you kind of try to keep it as authentic as possible. Man, look at this.
We like to display different.
Wow,
artifacts.
these are all real bills. What's your oldest treasure? There's the one thing that you're most proud of, or
I don't know about the oldest, but I know across the street in Town Hall, we got again a lot of this stuff is amazing how we ended up with it. But we got Robert E. Lee's stuffed bald eagle. Across the
Seriously?
street, yeah. Across the
Robert
street,
E.
yeah.
Lee's stuffed
Yeah.
bald eagle.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
I don't know, but we'll check that out.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
seems to be the coolest. It would really. There's a lot of cool things, but they all stick out.
That's phenomenal. All right, let's go check out the bald eagle. All right, so here we are. We're going into Town Hall. You all work here? Nice. You got anybody shoot guns or anything? That's not you guys, no? All right, so here we are. We're in Town Hall. Check this out. This is it. That's Robert E. Lee's stuffed bald eagle. That is amazing. And it's still, it's preserved. Pretty incredible. So how did you even come up with that? Just happened.
Just being here so long. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff finds us.
That's great. Look at this. This is awesome. Come up, take a picture with the bear. The only time you get to pet a bear.
Yeah, for sure.
Marshals are just the deputies here making sure that I'm not leaving with anything in my pocket. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
The Tonsorial Parlor is actually a modern day barbershop. Holy cow. Wow. Oh, they got the little booster seats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's where you can take your bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys really did an amazing job preserving this era. It's hard to believe that this is so close to New York.
Yeah.
It's
You wouldn't think.
that it would exist. Yeah, and it still does. And I'm really happy to see that you guys are keeping it going and keeping all the authenticity behind it. How awesome is that? This is, as soon as you pull in, as soon as you walk through the gates, you're taken to another dimension.
No, we're back in time.
It reminded me
Yeah.
of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Remember that scene?
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of
back
that.
in time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So listen, I encourage you guys to come up. They have 22 shows a week.
Yep,
a day?
22 different every day. Yep.
And they're all different shows. Like,
Yeah.
different stuff's going
Yep.
on. You have shootouts and you have
Bank robberies and stagecoach ride, train ride. You can pan for gold at Egan's Gold Mine.
Come on.
Yeah, you see, you find some gold. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Well-
And back behind us, all these are different museums and different shops and all that you can explore.
Yeah.
You know, so we got a jail, like we mentioned before.
Absolutely.
Come
Throw the kids in the jail.
Exactly.
And listen,
Yeah.
kids, you could throw your parents in jail too.
That too. That's no problem with that.
If they deserve to go, they go. All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot now. Anybody that's watching this, anybody that comes that says, hey, you know what, I saw this, I heard this on the Towncast. Is there something that you can offer them? Is there anything that you can...
Yeah, I think we can come to the gate, mention the Towncast podcast. We can give you a 20% discount.
Really?
At the gate individually, yeah.
20%?
Yeah.
20% discount if you come in and you just mention the Towncast. Just say, hey, I saw you on the Towncast, and they'll give you a 20% discount. And you can come up and enjoy the whole day. They had the big Halloween. How long are you doing the Halloween show?
That starts actually last week in September we start the daytime activities.
Okay.
And the second weekend in October, I believe it's the 8th, something like that. We
Right.
start the nighttime.
Nice.
And then all that stuff's on the website, Facebook. You know.
Give me the
you can
website.
Check that. WildWestCity.com.
WildWestCity.com. Are you guys on Instagram? too?
Instagram, hashtag WildWestCityNJ, and then Facebook's just Wild West City.
Unbelievable.
You know?
Thank you so much, man. And 20%
appreciate
discount
it.
doesn't hurt. I really appreciate that.
it. You guys, everyone have a good time.
Listen,
I can guarantee that.
Come up here, say hi to Frank, and unless he's in cowboy gear, then you got to keep your distance. Are you a good guy, bad guy?
Depends on the day.
You played it all.
Either I'll help you or either I'll rob you. One or the other.
One or the other. All right, but you're in good hands. That's
Yep.
great. And I really encourage you guys to come up. It's so much fun. And like you said, it's so generational. My parents took me. I took my kids, and it's a blast up here. So I really encourage you guys to come. And thanks again for the discount
you.
and for spending time.
And thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. All right, be well, everybody.